Didn't challenge.
This is huge hitting from Cirstea, who's got such a looseness about her when she plays, a freedom when she hits the woman. That lost 109 miles an hour. I think probably the winner was probably about 80 miles an hour. I mean, that's quite a package she's laying down here. When you see these two young women go head-to-head, and they are young, they're 19, they're teenagers, I feel like we're seeing the future of women's tennis here. Just both excellent ball strikers, great movers as well.
Game is the same.
It was just out. Another super rally. I think she's going to challenge.
Azarenka was challenging the call on the left-hand sideline. The ball was called out.
Azarenka is going to challenge that. There's Sven Grunfeld on the left, who looks after Cirstea. I saw it just out this, and it was.
Cirstea leads 4-3. First set.
It's a bit of disappointment for Azarenka. Cirstea, quarter-finalist at Roland Garros. That was really her breakthrough. And she had two cracking wins. She beat another teenager, Caroline Wozniacki, the Dane, in straight sets. Then came up against the former #1, Jelena Jankovic. Had a marathon there, but won it 9-7 in the third. Eventually lost to Sam Stosur. That's when we started to hear all about Sorana Cirstea.
Yes, and when you think that she's still in full-time education, she's still at school. It's not a sports school. It's just a regular school back in Romania. Due to take her final exams before the US Open in August. So goodness me, when she sort of gets rid of that as well, she's going to go flying up the rankings, isn't she?
She sure is. So it's with serve so far.
Oh. 15 love. Oh. 30 love. Oh. 40 love.
Cirstea missing, but she's not frightened to tee off and make the mistakes.
Yes, I think we've got two young women who believe in the front foot out here.
Game is Azarenka. 4 games all, first set.
Neither's going to blink. Azarenka, junior world champion 4 years ago, singles as a junior, the Australian Open, US Open, and won the doubles here the year before with Olga Kavurtseva. Brilliant shot, as you say. Don't ride her off that side anywhere.
No, she's comfortable, so comfortable playing on that outside leg, that left leg. I remember her hitting even those kind of shots, even in juniors. It's quite natural to her.
$15-all.
And of course, when you play on that outside leg, open stance they call it, you don't have to move so far. It helps you cut off the court. It makes your side of the court a little smaller, so it helps her traverse that baseline.
$30-15. $40-15.
Yeah, the white stuff came up, the titanium pigment or whatever it is. Azarenka stared at it, but saw it. It is ferocious hitting.
40-13.
It's hard. It's early, and that's the key thing. It takes all the time away from her opponent. She's on it so quickly. She sees that short ball so well.
In game, Cirstea.
Close but no cigar. Cirstea in front
Cirstea now
again.
games 4 first set.
Azarenka, I mentioned it, former junior world champion. It seems to me that if there is a problem with her, and you can't say there is because of the way she's rocketed up, but if there's going to be a problem, it's almost that her success has been mapped out for her. She seemed to be the queen of tennis in waiting for the last couple of years. And if it doesn't happen, it's going to be a major disappointment.
Yes, I'm sure it will happen, or it is happening for her. She really needed, I think, to get her first title. That was in Brisbane right at the start of the year. That made a huge difference for her because it vindicated all the off-season training, which really happens in November and December for all the players. And she's got a very good, stable base off the court. She's been working with Antonio van Grischen, who's a former Portuguese player. Used to play in satellites for quite a few years now. She's very settled in Scottsdale, Arizona, where she actually lives with the family of the National League hockey star Nikolai Khabibulin, who, I don't know anything about National Hockey League, but he's a very famous Belarusian hockey player.
Outstanding research, Dan. 4-5. She was taking nothing.
15 love.
Well, she doesn't take anything for granted. I mean, I think her hunger, and maybe that's why she always wants it so badly, is